I know that this video is not going to be for everyone, but if you love celebrating Valentine's Day, this is it. This is the one for you. In today's episode, I have 7 easy to follow DIY crafts that are all using the Dollar Tree supplies. I love projects like this because it allows us to be able to create things on a budget and make our homes look so cute and personalized. All right, now let's get crafting. We're going to start with taking this decor piece that has a nice base on it so we don't have to worry about building that. And then we're going to take this Hello Love Valentine sign and we're going to combine them together. You could always build this base, and I have built many of these bases before in the past here on my videos, but I loved showing this particular project because it's so fast. Sometimes you might not like the look of a decor piece at the Dollar Tree, and all you have to do is make sure you have a nice base on something and you can mount on a completely different look by adding a different sign. So you can see here that I took off the bow, and now all I'm simply doing is adding some greenery up at the top, some florals, some leaves, a darling little bow, and you've got yourself a brand new holiday sign. This project is so simple. We're going to take some of this red ribbon from the Dollar Tree, the heart formed frame. We're going to take that ribbon and we're going to simply just wrap it around all the way from the top back up to the other side again. And the reason why we're doing this is just so that we give our pom-poms something to hold on to. Now you could do just one specific color, but I thought it looked like cute little candy drops all over this by putting all of these different colors of pink and then the white. Make sure you pack them in really tight. That gives it a higher quality look, and it really just looks so adorable hanging up on any door in your home. Everything for this project is from the Dollar Tree except for this little wagon, but you definitely could DIY this with some of their little wooden crates. But I found this little wagon in the Dollar Plus section. We are going to take some foam first, and I'm putting hot glue on the sides and adding this Spanish moss to the sides because you can see the wagon has these little slits in it. We don't want to see that foam, and that's going to help conceal it on the sides. Once I have some on the sides, I'm now going to go ahead and come in with more of the glue and the Spanish moss to cover it up. This project is so quick and it is just so adorable. I love fast projects like this because you feel like you're crafting without spending a lot of time on projects. This is great for anyone who's a new crafter or wants to craft with their kids. Once you've got your Spanish moss all over the top of that, go ahead and take these darling glitter hearts that are on stakes from the Dollar Tree, cut them down to different heights, and just poke them right down into that foam, creating a darling little heart display. It only took you about 10 minutes to make. If you didn't know, I'm actually over on Instagram too. Over this last year when I took a break here on my channel, I was still posting on Instagram, and a lot of you were able to go over and ask how I was doing, what was going on, if I was still coming back. So if you're interested, I'm going to link my account, but basically it's just my name, Heidi Sonboul. It's a really fun space where I share day-to-day clips of what's going on in my home and in my craft room. This project is so fun to make. I'm going to take this Christmas stand decor piece. I'm going to twist off that metal star. I did use my pliers to loosen up the first twist, and then after that it came off really easy. And then I am going to take some hot glue and these candy conversation hearts. Now I did buy this jumbo bag of these on Amazon a while back, and I'm always picking at them and using them for projects. But I will tell you that you can end up, just purchasing these at a regular store. You can get a couple bags of them, but I ended up getting a really good deal just buying it in a big old bulk bag like this. But it's kind of funny. My kids constantly keep wanting to come down and eat these, and I'm like, guys, these are like a year old. Anyway, I'm going to start by going around the first row of my cone triangle shape. Once I've got that in there and they all fit nice, you're going to notice it is going to start getting skinnier and skinnier, and eventually you're going to have one or two less hearts as you get up to the top around your rings. When you get to the very top, at this point you can decorate it however you want, but I decided to do 3 bows. I thought the 3 bows were so beautiful with all of their ribbons coming down. Once I had all of my bows in place, I wanted to finish off the very, very top. So I added on a little wood nub at the very top. I just picked these little pieces up from Hobby Lobby in their wood craft section, popped that on the top, and I just think it looks adorable. This is so cute to put on a shelf for Valentine's Day. We are going to be using this upholstery binding burlap ribbon, some red fabric, and some twine. Start by cutting out about 5 inches of this ribbon, and then once you've got 5 inches, go ahead and cut a dovetail at the bottom. This is such a quick and fast and high impact decor piece. You can hang it anywhere in your home. I love banners personally. I think they're so beautiful if you put them at the top of a hutch and you put them in front of cabinets or on a fireplace. You can even put them above your front door. I think that they are just so pretty to hang up for any holiday. So you can see once I've gotten them all cut out, I'm now going to take some fabric, some cute little red hearts that I cut by just folding fabric in half and cutting that shape. And now I'm going to just take my time gluing it down. You can see that I glued down one side of the heart first, pulled it over, and glued down the other side. That's so you just don't burn your fingers trying to move around that little heart. It's kind of a funny shape. Now I'm going to take some twine. I'm going to fold the end in half and do a simple loop knot. And this is so we have something nice to be able to hang it up with on a nail somewhere in your home. And then now I'm going to take that ribbon. And I'm calling this ribbon. I know it's called something else, but I'm just going to call it ribbon because it looks like a ribbon at this point. I'm going to add some zigzag glue back and forth so that way it binds really well on here. Now you can pick this ribbon up at many different craft stores like Joann's and Hobby Lobby. They do have some stuff like that. If you have any upholstery stores around you, I'm going to link the one that I found from Amazon down below. That's where I got mine. Once you're done putting that glue on, clip it with some clips to make sure it bonds nicely together, and then you're going to just keep working all the way down the line. I did about 10 on mine, and then once I got to the very end, I did another knot, and my last one, I came back in over that knot to conceal the look. And at this point, you can hang it up anywhere in your home. It is so adorable, such high impact, and has such a vintage farmhouse look to it. I found this wood piece in the Dollar Plus section. It was $3. I've spent a lot of time building things like this, and I figured, you know what, let's do a real quick one with this. So I'm first going to put on just a rough, kind of a almost sloppy white paint. I want to get that farmhouse look without it looking completely polished and painted white everywhere. And then now I created a shape of hearts, added some hot glue, lined it up, flipped it over, and glued on the hearts. This was the quickest way to do the heart pom-pom versus trying to hand put each one on. This took me seconds to do. Now I'm going to add some glue and some burlap ribbon at the back to change the direction of hanging it up. And then I'm going to add a bow using that same ribbon. And the last thing to finish it up, I'm just going to add a simple little white button right in the middle. How adorable. This project is going to look complicated, but it is so fast and so easy as well. We are going to take 3 of these very fun and festive hearts, something I wouldn't normally work with here on my channel, but I had this idea, and then 3 of these wooden hearts. Start by painting the hearts white. Once you've got those all covered up with white, you're then going to take some of the stickers or vinyl, whatever you have on hand, to create love, hug, kiss. We're going to be making a conversation heart wall door decor piece. And I say wall or door because it just depends on where you want to hang it up. But if you want to hang it up outside, I highly recommend covering your stickers with some Mod Podge. I would also recommend using the matte Mod Podge because it'll have a nice clean finish versus it being too glossy. Then once those are dry, take some hot glue. On the back side, you're going to see that there is a smaller heart on that plastic wreath form. Add a bunch of glue, line up your word kiss inside of that space, love, hug. Line them all up, and don't worry if there's a little bit of overhang. I had that on mine too, but we're going to cover that up with ribbons and stuff. Now we're going to come into the back. Make sure your hearts are straight, using some of these stir sticks, these paint stir sticks, and glue it all together. You can secure it if you want to put a staple gun through. Just make sure the staple doesn't go through the front side of your heart, but I'm going to just use hot glue. Now I'm going to come in with some bows. I'm going to put those right where I put the joints with my painter sticks, and you can just see that I was zhuzhing around that bow until I got it the way I wanted it to look. And now we're going to come in with some of these darling hearts on a stick, and I'm going to pop off 3 of the hearts. Those are going to go in the middle of my bow. Once I've got those all done and glued in place, then we're going to just start embellishing it however we want. This piece is such an impact piece, and it's just so fun to put on a door somewhere. Your front door, maybe on your pantry door, whatever it might be. Add on some greenery to make it have more of that spring Valentine's look. And then to cover up those painter sticks, because that's kind of not pretty, we're going to take some ribbon and we are going to cut down that ribbon so that we can have a nice polished finished look on the back. And after that, I just added in a couple of leaves to make it look more full and green, and you've got yourself the cutest thing to hang up on your door. I hope you felt inspired by this video today. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It means so much to me every time you do. And if you're not getting notified for my videos, check your notifications and make sure you go back into my gallery and maybe watch 1 or 2 videos. That stimulates the algorithm and lets it know that you're interested in my content, and that is going to wake up your algorithm for your channel recommendations. All right, and until the next episode, bye friends.